What's up, YouTube? It's the one, the only, it's Chris. Just kidding. There's a ton of other people with the same name as me, although I doubt they spell it the same way. I spell it really unique, I guess. Cristofer. When I was picking my name, I wanted it to be different. I wanted to be original. You know, who wants to be the same as everybody else? Not this guy. So I really love my name. Like, it's Christopher Landon Clark. It's very similar to my birth name. Not gonna tell you what that is, but it's very similar, and I love it. My birth mom wasn't here to help guide me and tell me what she would have wanted, so I just kind of went with whatever was closest to what she named me. Today we are going to talk about that awkward moment when you see someone that you knew pre-transition. What do you do? Do you go up and talk to them? Do you just kind of awkwardly stand there and kind of watch them and be really awkward and don't do anything at all? Or do you go up and say hi and introduce yourself and say, hey, do you remember me? I know I look a little different, but hi. This happens to me all the time, okay? Over this summer, I went to the park with my cousin and his best friend, and I saw someone that I knew before I transitioned, and I actually used to watch her kids. And she didn't notice me. She didn't recognize me whatsoever. But I was sitting there in my wheelchair, and I was like, oh, I remember that little guy. He's running around. Wish I could go say hi, but the mom would probably look at me like I was a crazy person. And I don't know, like, I feel so uncomfortable in those situations. Like, I want to go up and say hi, but I'm not sure if I should, or if they feel uncomfortable, because I know I feel uncomfortable. Like, what should I do? There was one time where this lady that I knew pre-transition came up to me and she was like, hi, old name, how are you? And I was like, hi, it's Chris now, it's nice to see you. And then she started misgendering me, and I was really uncomfortable. When she walked into the room, I automatically recognized her because I've known her since I was like 4. I was like, should I go say hi? Should I not do anything? And she came up to me and she said hi, small talk, and I was like, yeah, I look a little different. And she's like, yeah, you look different, but your face is the same. Like, your face has not changed whatsoever. I was like, well, okay. And in my head, I'm like, is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I'm not sure how to take this. She's the sweetest lady. Actually, she used to yell at me, but she's still a really nice person. Like, what would you do in that situation? Like, I'm genuinely curious. For all you trans people, all my trans family out there, what do you do in this situation? Do you go up and say hi? Do you kind of stay back and see if they'll come say hi to you, or do you just not do anything at all and walk away? And for all you cisgender, not trans people, what would you do if you were in my shoes, or wheeling in my wheelchair, or walking in my prosthetics? Whatever analogy you choose, what would you do? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Comment below what you would do in this situation, because I'm genuinely curious. I want to know, what tips can you give me and other people when this situation happens? Because it's so awkward and so uncomfortable, and I don't ever know what to do. So that's all I have today. It happens. Like, it happens all the time. And I know it's not just me. I know it happens to other trans guys too. Other trans guys and trans girls. Like, what do we do? I want to know. I really, really want to know. Okay, so I'm going to update you guys on me. I have cellulitis again. This is number 7 since 2015. That's a lot. Like, that's not okay. Now, you probably don't know what cellulitis is, and I don't know the medical term for it, but basically I have an infection. It can literally happen anywhere in your body, but for me, it always happens in my right leg. And it's really, really painful, and right now, I think we caught it this time, and it's not super painful yet, but it gets so bad. Like, I'm allergic to all pain meds that would help me. So when the pain gets bad, I usually end up going to the hospital because I can't manage my own pain at all. But so last night I was in a lot of pain, and I have pain pills. I'm allergic to pain pills, but when I'm at the hospital, they give me whatever pain pill and then they give me Benadryl. So that's what I did, but we didn't have any Benadryl. So what do? I'm a problem solver. I figured my leg's probably gonna get worse in the next couple days. So I went to the store at 2 o'clock in the morning to get myself some Benadryl just in case it got worse, so that I didn't have to get in and out of my car in excruciating pain. It hurts, and it takes me away from my life and from my job and from my volunteer work. Like, dude, I gotta do this stuff. Like, I can't just stop. Anyways, that's all I got today, guys. I love you, and you, and you, and you, and I will hopefully see you next week.